You've had the brilliant idea to gift a loved one with a birthday message montage. But now comes the hard part. How do you actually get everybody involved? How do you ask friends and family to send in their videos? And how do you collect them all in one place? We're going to cover exactly that in this video. Thanks so much to Samantha for asking this question and inspiring this video on how to properly ask for people to send in a birthday message video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Annabelle and I'm the video editor behind Evergreen Lane Productions. If you're looking for creative ways to keep your home videos from collecting dust on your camera roll, you're in the right place. Okay, step one here is actually making your request. You'll have to collect contact information for friends, family members, maybe even colleagues, so that they can all participate in the video. I like to do this via email. I find that that's easiest. So that way, instead of having to copy paste a message to a bunch of different contacts, you can just BCC everyone in your email and just send it all once. Here are some things that you'll want to include in your email. 1, include a clear deadline. I like to give myself a little bit of buffer so that I can cover time it might take for me to collect video from stragglers. And especially if you're going to be working with a video editor like me, you'll want to factor in time for that editor to actually work on the project. So a good idea might be like a month before the birthday. Make sure you don't push your deadline too far out and let people know too far in advance. I find that if you tell people, oh, you have a month to do something, often it will fall off their radar or they'll procrastinate, they'll put it to the last minute. Whereas if you say, hey, would you mind doing this over the weekend? Would you mind doing this in the next week? That creates a little bit more sense of urgency and you're more likely to get responses right away, as opposed to having to chase people down a whole lot. Here's an example of a sample email that I might send out to a group of people that I'm wanting to collect video messages from. All right, step 2 is the filming guidance. Now this doesn't have to be like a complete novel tutorial, but it's really helpful, I find, to include just some basic tips and tricks in your email, because oftentimes people will procrastinate doing something like this because they think it's too complicated. They're not really sure how to do it. Including just some easy guidelines for people helps them get over that hump. So filming tip number 1 is for them to shoot horizontal and not vertical. Especially if you're going to be putting these things together in a montage, you want them to all look consistent. So add a reminder and ask people to shoot horizontal, not vertical. Number 2, have them check their settings and make sure they're filming in at least HD. Likely, if someone is shooting with a up-to-date, recently purchased smartphone, within the last even 5 years, it's probably going to be automatically shooting HD. Number 3 is lighting. Just ask people to either sit outside or near a window, and if possible, use a tripod or rest their camera on the windowsill or a stack of books, just to help make sure there's even consistent lighting and that the camera is not shaking too much. I've covered this a lot in several different videos, so you could also bookmark this link and just send that to them in the email. Say, hey, if you're looking for more guidance on how to shoot your message, how to set up your camera, you're feeling nervous, just watch this video right here. Step 3 is collecting files. Now personally, I like to use Dropbox file request. I like this for a couple of reasons. 1, nobody else but you needs to sign up for an account, so that makes it easy. Number 2, you can access the link and upload files directly from either a smartphone or a computer, so no matter what the person used to film their birthday video message, they can access the Dropbox link and they can send the file. Number 3, you can also set a deadline for a Dropbox file request. So again, when somebody clicks on the link, they're gonna see a reminder of when that video is due, and the file request will close after the deadline. So it'll kind of force people who submitted videos late to fess up and let you know about it. And that will help ensure that nobody's video slips through the cracks and gets missed. Now, one note with Dropbox is that you will need enough space in your Dropbox account for everyone's files. So that's not a problem for me because I have a giant account and so I have plenty of room. But you just want to keep that in mind before you send the Dropbox file request, because it will kick back people's files and not accept them if you don't have enough space in your Dropbox. If space is an issue or you don't want to sign up for a Dropbox account, Google Drive also works, so does WeTransfer. In Google Drive, everybody can upload to a joint folder, a shared folder, and so you'll have to make sure that that folder is accessible to anyone who has the link just on the privacy settings, and that they're able to upload their files. So that's again in the privacy settings of that Google Drive folder. And with WeTransfer, there's no like folder system or anything like that. You just upload your file and it sends a link to the person that you're sending it to. So in that case, you would just get a bunch of emails from WeTransfer and you'd have to download all the files individually. One thing I do not recommend is getting files via like messaging, text message, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, all those kinds of apps. And the reason I really don't recommend that is because all those services will compress your file. They'll make it smaller. And oftentimes then when you get it and you try to watch it, it's going to be blurry, it's going to be pixelated. Just avoid, if you can at all help it, collecting via a messaging app and use one of the actual file transferring services like Dropbox, Google Drive, or WeTransfer instead. I also recommend sending a reminder about 1 week before your deadline, and then maybe again like a day before your deadline. Just remind everyone, share the upload link with them again, maybe refresh their memory on that filming guidance. Now I know those tips and tricks are going to be really helpful in ensuring that you get as much participation as possible and as many people responding with their happy birthday wishes. But if you're needing ideas for what to actually say in your birthday message video, you can watch the playlist that's on your screen right now where I give a ton of ideas on prompts and creative ideas for your birthday message video. So click the link and I'll see you over there.